Today we're doing like the grand tour of Cambridge. We're actually going to explore trail systems in Hespeler, in Preston, in Gord, and even over in West Gord. So we literally are doing a grand tour. Going to connect all those trails together with a little bit of riding on the road, but for the most part it'll be various different types of trails. So these are all of the different trail systems that you can find on the Cambridge Trails map, and all I've simply done is loaded them into my Garmin, and it's in total 56 kilometers. Should be about a 3-hour bike ride, but we'll have a couple stops along the way. Alright, so now we're back on the Mill Run Trail again. Now this trail runs into Riverside Park. From there we're going to continue into Preston and actually get on the linear trail. But if you look at some of our earlier videos, actually earlier this year, for example, we took this trail and we went up to the Walter Bean Trail. We will touch a small part of the Walter Bean on our way back today, but we use this trail quite often to get out to other trails, whether it's to go out to the Walter Bean. We used it this year. We also use this trail to go down to the Cambridge to Paris Trail as well. So from Hespeler, this is a good trail that links up to a bunch of other good places to go. So I can literally ride from here now all the way down to Hamilton, all the way out to Port Dover. Let's go see if our friendly little heron's here today. There's always a heron down here. Oh, there he is, see? There he is again. Oh, he's always here. All right. Yeah, we're not kayaking today because you might be able to see in the video it's raining. So probably a better activity for us today to be riding. It's going to rain for the next hour or so, but we don't mind. It's nice and warm out, so it won't bother us. The worst of this is supposed to be over in half an hour anyways. Garmin replaced it for 70 bucks. As a Garmin replaced it for 70 bucks. They wouldn't admit fault because I couldn't prove that it was the mount fault. Yeah. They said, well, you know, because technically that's not part of the warranty, sir, but we'll give you a replacement. But you got to buy it at cost. Okay. Pretty cool. Yeah, you know, sold and sold. How quickly can you get it to me? Because I do like having them now. Well, if nothing else, because I don't actually need it for the ride that we're doing now, but just the act of actually planning the route programs it in your head anyway, right? And it forces you to look. Sounds like a good time. Thank you. Yeah, both of our bikes are capable of maintaining 32 kilometers an hour with assist. We're both on giant e-bikes. No throttles on these. We're not in a hurry today. We like to ride at about 24 kilometers an hour. That's our normal pace. That's fast enough on these trails. You gotta keep in mind people are walking. So we want to get at least 20 under our belt before we stop then. We've already done 10, so. We'll stop in a half an hour. Right there. Stay away from the roads. Yeah, she did a good job last week at Guelph Lake. We went up there. Stupid GoPro though. I had my GoPro on again and it went into time lapse for the first hour. Well, it did that when you and I went down the Grand River one time too. It's annoying. I set 2 cameras up, so at least I've got footage. But we went up the left side to start with, up the river. That's a nice little half-hour paddle. This is where you wish you had flaps. The rain in the face. Yeah. You know I always go right. Now we're in Riverside Park, so that's the end of the Mill Run Trail. And whenever I come from Riverside Park, I always come through here. I don't know why I always do. What's that, Gord? Oh, okay. Yeah, there's lots of people come down and leave bird seed out for the birds and the squirrels. It's a nice spot. Usually nobody here on a Friday. too. I keep on telling myself this rain's going to stop soon, it's going to stop soon. It'll be over by 2:30, and then it's all done.